Got the canyon loaded. Also solved my egg problem. I figured out you can put a dozen eggs even in these floppy carts right here in the top of this thing. Got my gallon of water. I got to grab a couple things. And then I'm loaded up. And I'm out of here. Training her out. Good morning, my friends. Well, paired. Some of you are friends. Some of you probably don't like me. But I think most of us are friends by now, right? I mean, I didn't mean to start this video off with a DTR, but sometimes that's the way life goes. Welcome to another video. This is the Shedcrazy YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. So today, I'm heading many hours away to the closed off, locked down state of Nevada. That's right. And for those of you who don't know, there is a shed season in effect in Nevada. It does not open until May 1st. But I have not done any scouting this year at all. So I'm hoping that I can get out to where my bulls are and check on them and see if they're in the same place, in some place that I can kind of pinpoint them for the shed opener in about a week. And that maybe I won't be going out there totally blind. Now, I've done this video for the last few years in a row ever since they put this season into effect, and it always kind of rubs a few people wrong. But I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna pick up any sheds that I find. I usually do find some, but I just leave them and I come back and I see if they're still there on the opener. Look and see what I can turn up as far as bull sign, bulls, and yeah, obviously I'm glassing for antlers and stuff, and if I see them, I just remember where they're at and I'll go get them. So that being said, I'm gonna drive for a couple hours, and then hopefully by this afternoon, this evening, I'll be looking for bulls, bull sign. Even though it is a little bit late, most of these elk will have dropped. I figure I should be able to pinpoint the location of some antlers for the opener. So anyway, let's go on an adventure. Why do I always start filming when I'm so out of breath? Anyway, a few hours later, I'm out here to where I'm gonna hike. I'm hiking up what would have been the snowy side of this hill. All the sign is like fall, rut sign. It's all smashed under snow. Like you can tell from the way the ground looks that the snow was here and there's nothing really fresh on top of it. Like, those are old tracks. That's what a new track looks like. So last year I glassed up on that top. There was 4 bulls up there, but I never did get over to check and see. So I'm gonna go up on that top, walk across it, and just glass, see what I can see. Pardon my heavy breathing. This hill is steeper than it looks, and I've been hiking for a minute. Well, this is the kind of sign I was hoping to see. Fresh bull tracks, beds with piss in them, all the way up on the very top up here. But no sheds. I've been walking this ridgeline, and you'd think if there was bulls here in the last month or so that somebody would have dropped something here. So far not looking great, but I'm gonna glass off the top of that point right there, look over to my other ridges and see if I can see anything over there. Looks like we can check this spot off. If I'd walked on one or something, or even saw bulls, I think that I could come back and try this ridge, but no bulls, only one little spot of sign, and it looked like it had a lot of cow sign. There was a bull track there, but doesn't look like they were on this ridge at dropping time. I have a hunch that somebody probably walked it right around prime dropping time and either picked them up or pushed the bulls off. I thought I could see 1 or 2 really faint boot tracks. I can't be sure. It looked like it was before the last storm, but either way, it's getting hit, because if it wasn't getting hit, I'd have seen some whites, because prime wintering ground for these bulls. But I'm glassing across right here to these other canyons, and I can see where the bull's been walking around in the snow, so that gives me a bit of a starting point for where to glass tomorrow. So I'm gonna go back to the truck, drop off this big ridge, eat dinner, and then kind of loop my way. I gotta drive a long ways to get to where I can glass these other faces, so I'll probably just drive tonight and then in the morning see if I can glass bulls up. But it's just part of it. Part of the process is you get a lot of days on sore feet, a lot of miles hiked, and don't always turn up what you're looking for. But at least now I know not to waste a full day here when the shed season's open. Well, good morning, people. I drove all the way around the other side to where I was going to access that wilderness area from, and apparently there was some recent developments and it's now private. So I've looked at that area a lot of times on Scout to Hunt and have all the maps downloaded and stuff. Shows public on the map, but it's all no trespassing signs,
all the area where I used to park, I know for a fact it was on public land because it was right above a piece of private. And I used to park on the border of the public and the private and hike up into the public. Anyway, it is now all, the trees are all gone out of it. They're building, they're running sprinkler pipe, and it's just been turned into a ranch. So apparently something has happened since the last time I was there. And there's new private property signs all over the place out here. So I wasn't able to access that side of it. I'm gonna have to go home, study my maps, and call and see kind of like what's going on with the access there to see if I can even hike up and still shed hunt those faces. Hopefully we don't lose access to all that because it's all surrounding a public land, like a wilderness area. Anyway, so today I got up and I drove up into this other spot. I'm a little ways to the north of there. I found a road that goes clear up to the top of the world. I may be way too high for these bulls. But I'm just gonna kind of, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook some eggs because I'm starving. And then I'm gonna hike clear to the top of the world. There's a glassing point right here above me. And I should be able to see this whole, all these ridges and everything. So I'm gonna take a spotter and my binoculars up to that point and just sit down and glass and see if I can find bull sign or maybe glass up a shed or some shed bulls or something. You guys, I say it all the time, you gotta stick with it. I was so bummed, like just had been at it and like pounding away trying to find some place that was gonna have some sheds. And at last resort, I hiked up to the top of this big hill. And look, the first things I saw were those freaking good brown set side by side. Like, look at that freaking bull. That's a good bull. Like a 350. Oh my gosh, yes. I've needed some of those in my life so bad. And then I look down the hill right here, and there's a white right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it feels so freaking good to be validated, like just a chalker right there. But like, man, I have been working my freaking butt off. I haven't found a side-by-side brown set for a while. That feels so good, just to know that like, I'm not crazy. I'm not freaking crazy. I seriously have zero fear of these getting picked up before the season starts because they are so freaking far up here. Hallelujah. Good bull. Looks like he was bedded on this thick hill right here, south facing, everything you'd want. Yes. Yes. Hallelujah. So I've just been sitting here admiring him forever. He's a good bull. Cool that there's a little white right here too, and this trip wasn't for nothing. So I'll come back for these next week and it'll be fun. Wonder if there's any more. I'm gonna kind of check out what's going on this finger and see, but you can see the bull is just bedded right there. I cut his track coming up the ridge and just saw him right through that tree from about 10 feet away. It's a good feeling. So, okay, we'll see you horns in 10 days. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just walked away from that brown set. I'm walking down through here. And well, actually first I saw a sword sticking up right there, but look at this freaking white set. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Look at that freaking bull. That's a big shed. That's like a 350 type, 360 type bull. And his other side's right here. Oh, I put so much freaking work into finding a new zone. Man, finally getting into some untouched stuff. Bull sign everywhere here. Right there. There's this other half. I think that ain't it. Oh, yeah. Maybe that one looks older. Yeah, that's gotta be it. That's him. Yeah, that's like a 3 or a 4-year-old set. So there hasn't been anybody here. Yes. Oh my gosh. What else is on this point? It's crazy when you get away from like, you walk your butt way up in here and it pays off. Oh man. So 2 sets right here on this ridge. I don't believe it. Well, here's the truck. Cruising down this road through this kind of open chaining stuff. What the heck? Last year, hard white in the wide open, like, well, kind of. I mean, obviously it's wide open. Just right in that bush. There had to have been people drive by here. I mean, there's somebody who's on this road within the last week for sure. Crazy. Hope that one's here in a week. I don't know, that might have to be the first one I come snag. Definitely at the highest risk. But it's sat out since last year, unless it's it might be a really light colored brown, like, it might, nah. It's been there for a year, I think, but almost no fade. It's lighter colored, but no cracks. So, well, got 6 elk horns and 1 deer shed today, so not bad. I guess we'll just, hopefully, we get lucky and nobody comes and snags that one. Bye. So I've just been driving around, glassing, and successfully paired, thanks Bluetooth. I glassed up a dead bull. He looks to be old. Skull's all white, antlers are white. I was up at the top of a pretty big hill. I don't know if I have time to run over there and look at him tonight. I can see his first 2 points and his 3rd point and his skull. I can only see his 1 antler. I don't know if he's got one side gone or whatever, but looks like it's probably old, but that's something. So 7 antlers and a deadhead. I mean, that's a pretty good day. It's a pretty good head start on the Nevada opener. I'm gonna see where this road goes, I guess, and if it doesn't take me anywhere that interesting, maybe I'll run over there and see if I can look at that bull before it gets dark. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not in Nevada anymore. I'm back in Utah at my house in my editing studio, and I have 2 hours to get this video done and uploaded because I'm leaving on another trip to New Mexico. So that one will be coming up next. But thank you guys for following along, and thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys understand my purpose in going out there. So I've done this the last few years, gone out there before the shed opener in Nevada, just to scout it out and see what antlers are there, see what antlers made it through and stuff. I do my best to follow the laws and the rules of the shed season out there. Like, I made sure that everything I do is totally legal. So anyway, that's what that trip was, and it's time for the next one. But thanks for watching. And also, I need to thank the people who bought apparel. We have a sale going on in the store. I need to remind you guys right now, the code is Trump Money. And if you use that, it will save you 15% off your order. I'm gonna leave that going until the end of April. So I know I have a couple things out of stock. My guys are working as fast as they can to get them back in stock. But with this weird virus thing, it's kind of slowed everything down. But anyway, here's the people who bought apparel that I need to thank. So thank you to these people. Jacob Kreckman, thank you, Jacob. Tyler Mortensen, good old Cedar City boy. Thanks, Tyler. Michelle Jones, thank you, Michelle. Gavin Ball, appreciate it. Alcyon Turnbloom, thank you. I think that's how you say that name. Very cool name. Monica Schreiner, thanks, Monica. So Monica and her family are friends of ours. They just used to live around the corner from us, and now they are taking their family on this big kind of like a road trip. They have their whole family in a fifth wheel. They're going all over the country right now. So anyway, it's a cool thing. And I will have to, if you guys want to see and follow along with their adventure that they're doing, I'll put a link to them in the description of this video. You can check them out. Wade Christensen, thank you, Wade. Rob Boyce, thank you, Rob. Crystal Lowry, thank you, Crystal. Ron Rye, Tyson Blanco, Andrew Inglekay, I think that's how you say that. Jim Young, thank you guys. Joel Hutton, thank you, Joel. John Wilson, Cody Christensen, Ronald Grant. They say we have a lot of these because of this sale, and I really appreciate all the support. Ronald Grant, Cody Guerin, I think is how you say it. Thanks, Cody. Jay Ibsen, thank you. Rebecca Luterhand, I think is how you say it. Man, Troy Benson got me again. Thank you, Troy, my hunting buddy. Jose Coronado, thank you, Jose. Dale Morgan, Spencer Olin, Cody Guerin again. Man, came back. Thank you, Cody. Dave Pieri, and then today, even just about an hour ago, Patton Peterson placed an order. So thank you guys. That's a lot of apparel this week again, and I really appreciate that. And remember that sale is still going, and it will till the end of April. So thanks for following along, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you with another one here in a few days.